want my Fox friends. So again, Emmett Fox. And not really putting aside, because Disney did do some pretty shitty things, cutting 2 episodes about trans characters in 2 different animated shows. And, you know, because someone winning the presidency, screw them for that. But also, I wanted to, okay, so the new trailer for Tron Ares came out. And here's the thing. I am a big Tron fan. Have I played all the games, like Tron 2, technically? No. I have watched the first movie. I love the Kingdom Hearts. I love both levels in Kingdom Hearts 2, as well as I love both movies. Both movies are freaking phenomenal. Like, I was introduced to Tron through Kingdom Hearts 2, and then, like, every morning, because my dad had a DVD player inside of his Chrysler, 300 Chrysler at the time. Like, he had, it was 2000, whatever. So, like, he had, no phones like that. At least, not that. But so he had a little screen there, and, like, we'd have a PS2 in there, and I would watch, every morning while we went to school, I would watch the Tron movie until we got to school, and then the next morning I would watch, the other half and all that stuff. It was great. I love the shit out of it. Cut to a few years later, 2010, there was a teaser trailer, which was this, which we're going to watch first, and then we're going to go more into my old little story thing. But anyways, this is the teaser. I believe this is the right teaser. Should be. I haven't watched this in, I would say around 15 years. Yeah, because then he turns the lights off. If I'm remembering correctly. Which, now I'm looking at it, you definitely see where the inspiration for a lot of this came from for the game part in the actual movie for Tron Legacy. Even then, the CGI, I don't think even is that bad. Especially for a computer world. Yeah, okay, yeah, because he shuts off his lights. Which, I don't think there is a scene like that in the actual movie where he shuts off the lights inside of the thing. Sam shuts off his motorcycle. Shoot, I don't even remember this part. Hell yeah. Flynn! Oh, the identity disc. I love it so much. Game over.
Okay? This is just a game.
I never took. Oh my god.
Not anymore.
So that was oh shit. Okay, it's been a minute. Because back then I'm bad with faces anyways. I completely missed it. Yeah, that's him younger. That's fucking Clue. Tron Legacy. This got me so freaking hyped for this movie. 14 years and I'm never tired of this. It's just getting out anymore. It got me so hyped for this movie. And mind you, when it eventually came out, I love the shit out of it. Sucks that I don't know where my Clue figure is, which I accidentally ripped his head off at one point, but I glued it back. I hope in Toy Story ways that means it's still fine. Because if you think about it, in Toy Story ways, if someone ripped off the head and then you glued it back, are they paralyzed from the neck down or are they fine? I don't know. Anyways, just to show a little bit more how much I love the Tron series, these things have been in my background over there for quite a while. And these. Which, one of them is mine, one of them was my brother Cerberus's. Eventually, he gave me his. This one, I believe, is mine. And mind you, you're gonna see like this. These have a crap ton of scratches on the top of it. And the reason why is because me and my brother would actually play the identity disc game where like you throw it and bounce it off of the walls to hit them. Like in the back, my grandma had a patio, so me and him would go back there and just go and just throw it, and like it would literally bounce off the walls to hit us like that. And that's how we would play the game. We would literally do like almost like dodgeball pretty much, but be able to bounce these off the walls, hit each other with it. It was fun. I loved playing with these. And again, that's why they're well loved. They're well used. So, I love it. I used to carry it like with me all the time. I would want I wanted like a thing where I could like get it in my bag, like I would legit love something like that. So, but I think it's coming. So, hell, I didn't even want to get like the one that made sounds or whatever, because it's like, why do I want the one that makes sounds? Because I want the one that I can actually throw. So, I love Tron. I love ideas. I love the things like, what is it? Blue, if I remember correctly, blue is the color of a program. White is the color of a user. Green, depending. Oh no, green is, I think it is depending, but usually I think it's specifically supposed to be like an ESO/virus corrupted, if I remember correctly. Actually, I think green is ISO, which also Dean Winchester, or the actor for Dean Winchester, voices a character in the game. There's that. Like he voices an ESO who has, I remember correctly, the green line. Yeah, because green is ISOs who have, or just ISOs in general, I think in that case, in that one. And then, which are like the digital people that exist in the system. And then you have, who are like just evolved in the system. And then you have yellow, which shows corruption or a virus, which Clue also has yellow in. I don't think they ever truly explain why. But I guess maybe you could just say he's been corrupted in a sense, and it kind of shows it through him having yellow. There's different things like that. I love the hell of it. Hell, I watched the Tron animated show, which was really good. Go watch that. It's really great. And maybe you're out there, oh, why are you bringing this up? Does it mean you're excited for Ares? No! God, no! It's run by... Jared Leto is the main character in this. He's a shitty actor. Holy crap. Like, he's a terrible Joker. He's apparently a terrible person in general. Like, he's... like... Look up some of the shit he did when on the set of being Joker that he would do the method acting. Mind you, I did like Morbius because I thought like, it's a coolish idea, but like I don't want him as the lead for Tron at all. And then like if that didn't kill my hype for that movie already, then hearing the synopsis of now the programs are coming to our world, we're smurfing this shit, and I'm like, oh my god, stop. So this is why I want to bring this up, because I kind of stopped doing reaction videos because I like to go into movies pretty much blind. I I don't really want to know what's going to happen, what comes out of it. Like, and it's, for a lot of movies, it's been really good going into a movie almost completely blind. This will probably be the only thing I ever watch of this. I don't know if even I'll go see the movie. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll pirate it. Probably pirated it. But, well, not pirated it. I mean, watch it through a third-party network that in no way does Disney get payment for. So... and that's how I would suggest you do watch most of Disney stuff, considering all their latest actions. But in any case, I want to check out this trailer, see what it is. Also, I'm watching it with ad block, so they don't even get that shit either. Anyways, thank you for watching. I'm not done yet. This is the beginning. So let's watch the teaser trailer for Tron Ares and see if, in any way, shape, or form, my opinions are negated and I somewhat get excited for this. Probably not. Let's see.
120 miles per hour, last seen heading northbound. Unit 12, acknowledging dispatch. Already in pursuit.
Also, like, they're way more... I've seen, like, the... Hold on. Okay, it's weird how I immediately felt like this was an 80s movie. That's really weird, like a Jumanji type shit. Okay, hold on.
I'm looking for something.
Okay,
Something I do not understand.
why is everything red? Oh, red is also bad. No shit. Red is for the bad guys. Then again, Tron is called Tron, but Ian Flynn is the main character of it. So then maybe Jared Leto is the main program, but he's not the main character.
Ready? Because there's no going back.
Also, was that Ian Flynn talking? So Ares, because it's a war to 10. Okay. See, here's the weird thing about this. Like, in a sense, like, it's like, maybe, but then also on that same note, like, I just... Okay, I'm conflicted as all hell. Like, on one hand, okay, here's how I see this. Why bring them to the real world? Like, here's a question. Like, no, better yet, why make this Tron? That's the actual question. Why make this Tron? Because I'm going to say this right now. Yeah, you know what? Give us some space age bullshit and like some, some space people coming to Earth and doing all this crazy shit. Sure, fine. But, and like, because like, I ain't gonna lie. This is kind of a, like, it's like, oh wow, like this gives me like, kind of like, yeah, like that scene of like the different, I don't know, it gives me like 80 vibes for some reason, like old action movie kind of thing. Or sideways, like, and like, okay. And now that I'm thinking about it, if he's not really the main focus of it, Jared Leto, and it's like someone else, maybe it might work better. But again, like, why? Why bring them to the real, like, okay. To compare it to this one again. You have this digital landscape. This sci-fi digital landscape with, like, glass-like floors and, like, all these, like, tunnel, underground, like, see-through-ish tunnels and all this stuff. The light shining. That gives it, like, an identity and, like, a distinction, a look to it. And then even when you go to, like, these rocky areas, it's, like, black rock. And, like, it also has, like, the digital effects on the side. It looks freaking it looks phenomenal. And like even like, this like, oh my god, like what is this city he's trying to get to? Like the different kind of look to it. Like it looks extremely interesting. Like it looks extremely interesting. Like again, this one trailer looks amazing. And then even right here, even though I never saw it at the time, because mind you, when I saw this trailer back in the day, I kept rewatching it because it just for some reason I never caught faces back then. That's Flynn's that's Flynn when he was younger. Like that it felt so much like holy shit. Like this is amazing. I love all of this. This like it's like, okay, yeah, wow, this old sci-fi looking thing here, but also like, why? What's the point? Why bring them to the real world? Like, I'm interested to kind of know. Oh, sorry, I just noticed there's the portal that leads to Earth. Which also, how did they even get here? But then again, if Flynn is still alive somehow, that's probably how they could open the portal again. Also, like, again, all the lights are red, so, like, someone must have taken over the system again. Also, there's, like, a light hover bike here. Who is this? That's not Sam, is it? The 2010 Tron was a more underrated movie of its decade. Let's hope this gives it some justice. 2010 film is criminally underrated, and with visual effects and movie cinematography, I think many were waiting for the sequel. Underrated. Oh yeah, underrated. Yeah. The fact that Tron is still being mentioned even to this day shows how good of a movie it was back then. Yep. Everybody talking about how they were kids when Tron Legacy came out and making me feel, oh, I grew up with the original in '84. Yeah. Tron Legacy held a big place in my heart. Don't mess this up, Disney. That's the thing, like, it feels weird, because it's like, okay, I think one of the biggest draws for Tron is the world. It is the grid. It is the system itself. Because, okay, let's just look, okay, hold on. Okay, just, like, look at some of these. Like, these backgrounds, the CGI looking, like, this is from the show. Like, this, I think, looks amazing. Just the lights, the sci-fi, and it's like, it has that, like, classic sci-fi feel. You get what I'm saying? While also still being its own kind of thing, I think. I love the shed. And this is this one. Not even talking about Tron 84 World. Like, even, like, like, man, I'm trying to see if I can find, Tron, is it just called The Grid? I think it is just called The Grid. Tron The Grid, key locations. Part of the Tron system program by Kevin Flynn, the Digital Frontier. Was the Grid only the new one? Because there was, or it might have been called something else. During 86 Clue and an ISO named Jalen by turning him into a virus known as Abraxas. Abraxas virus takeover. Okay, yeah, that was the Grid. What was the original one called? Tron system. Man, I can't remember. Digital universe, utopian playground. Real world cycles. The process of digitalization for the... Hold on. Tron World. Tron Universe. Let's see. Tron 84. Trailed. Man, there's a lot more I need to catch up on, apparently. Primary factions. No. Is it just called, like, the NCOM system? I'm trying to find the Master Control Program. Yes. Okay. So, like, even, like, this one, even though it's low res, whatever, you, like, it looks differently, but you see, like, the lights shining up. You see these, sharp, like, building off in the distance. You want to know, like, what is out there in this digital landscape. Even, like, the buildings, like, like this. Like, obviously, there's newer looking, but, like, there's such, like, I feel like the world itself is supposed to be a part of this. And it's what makes it, the system, the world. And yes, I know the whole thing with Tron Legacy is that, the bad guys are trying to escape and come to the real world, and like, oh, what would that even look like? Like, I guess, but also, like, I don't know, maybe if it was something along the lines, here's how I would do this, if you were going to go along this route. The programs just being in our world affect it. Like, everywhere they step, you kind of see, like, the ground kind of starts shifting to kind of look similar to the grid itself. Just like an AoE kind of area where they're walking around and it'll kind of form into like those programish things. Because I love silly shit. Giant robots. I love the shit out of this. Kaijus. I love the crap out of that. But something about seeing this blocky ass thing floating here, it's like, it's baffling me. Cause it's like, this is supposed to be like, oh yeah, I'm seeing the ship coming. Like, yeah, it's one of those things. But then in my brain, I'm also going, wow, this looks really stupid. And again, I think that's why this 80s scene, this feels like an 80s scene right here. Cause it's like, it's like, oh man, yeah, we're gonna do something really cool. And it's like, wow, but also like, that's also really goddamn silly. You have energy wave of light. And like, does it burn the ground behind them? It's like, I don't know, I never had those issues when you're on the grid, but then when you're here, it's like, I don't, what? Especially because isn't that even, okay, maybe I'm forgetting. The energy walls are solid. So, like, there wouldn't be burn marks. Maybe this is how people feel with the new Star Wars here. I have no idea. But wouldn't this not be burning? Isn't it just like a solid wall? Like, I can wholly understand, like, holy shit, they're just driving so fast, it kind of just, like, breaks through it and cuts it in half like that just through sheer force. Other than, you know, this burning sensation. But yeah, I don't know. It's like, here's the thing. I legit just don't want to see this movie. But I also want to see just to see what happened. Like, I definitely say third party, go watch it any third party wise or any way else you can. I'll probably get dragged to it. But is that Sam? Who is that? Yeah, like, I don't know. Like, literally, like, I'm looking at this, I'm like, I should feel like, oh my god, Tron is back. Oh my god, we're gonna get a cool ass Tron movie. And I don't. Like, I feel like I should be excited. I should feel like wanting to rewatch this over and over again. And you know what? I'll say this right now. Jared Leto in this outfit,
I'm going back.
that looks kind of cool. But also, why does their suit feel weird? Like, even their suit cuts kind of look weird. Like, again, just comparing Tron Legacy suits. Like, they very much were going for the motorcycle, like, suit aesthetic. Like, here, let me see. Tron Legacy. Clue.
Where am I?
Why is it so low res?
Am I on the
Well, you
grid?
can kind of tell, but like, even like the outfit, like how the outfits were even set up in this Tron movie. Because if you watch behind the scenes, they specifically made these costumes to not have any seams. Like, they made it to where, yeah, okay. And some of these obviously are digital. But, like, they made it specifically because, like, okay, yeah, they won't have stitching in this digital world, so they wouldn't have that. They made, like, if I remember correctly, like, a customized lighting for the suits that could bend. That way they could add it to the suit stuff. And, like, there's, like, obviously little bits of, like, you know, this here, this there. But there's never, like, stitch seams and stuff like that. And everything's kind of still, like, tight together on the suit. And, like, it goes for a very, like, motorcycle bike suits and all that stuff, which I think is a great way to do this. Like, there's obviously cloth. Riku does that in the freaking Kingdom Hearts 3D game. God, I love that game. Like, and like, it looks like very tight, very, you know, it looks badass. You can kind of see where, like, the things were, like, in the teaser trailer. But yeah, it looks very slick, very smooth. These guys, it seems like they're really going for, like, a much more angular look to it. But also, I don't know, they also feel too angular, like, too padded. Like, look at this. I feel like you don't need the extra padding. Maybe that's how people feel when they look at Superman. I don't know. Maybe it's just a me thing. But, like, I'm just looking at them like, it feels off. Like, I feel like you could probably take out this being Tron and make it random sci-fi. Like, random bullshit. Like, they came from the future to the past to steal our oil or some bullshit like that. And, like, it would make just as much sense. So far, it just seems like. Because, like, what do we get out of humanity seeing these? I'm like, okay, yeah, Tron world, I guess, but, like, yeah, we get these guys, and these guys have, like, way more advanced technology. But then again, don't you get that from just a regular Alien movie? Like, is there any new ground really being broke here that if you just replace Tron with the aliens from Galaxy Nip Nop, like, wouldn't that just be exact same stuff? This is an invasion movie, right? Like, this is an invasion movie. The only way I can see there's something kind of different is, like, the programs come to our world, and just so they can go to, like, I don't know, find a certain system or find a certain program code or something like that, and it's probably going to be the case, that they can then, like, regenerate somebody. Like, either regenerate Clue or regenerate Kevin because of the source code somewhere in there. Maybe they're coming after Cora, I think her name was Cora, and Flynn, because they have, like, the chip, and, like, that chip has, like, whatever code is needed for them to, I guess, send everyone here, which, and then again, isn't that just the thing for Tron Legacy, but just now it's, I don't know. I feel like this is probably going to be, like, maybe and also I feel like this whole bit is probably going to be, like, the end of the movie, and, like, maybe it's going to be, like, oh yeah, these two guys come out, and again, even the helmets look weird. Like, they don't even look like Tron helmets. They just look just like bike helmets. That's it. Doesn't even look like, I mind you, I don't like these helmets, but I love Clue's helmet. Clue, like, there's a reason why I got Clue's figure. Clue looks sick. His helmet looks sick. Rinsler looks sick. Shit, Rinsler better be in this goddamn movie. Or, you know, Tron, because he got his blue lights back by the end of Legacy. And again, like, the red lights could signify that maybe everything went wrong at the end of Legacy and, like, the world just got taken over. But I don't know who this is. Again, it's just, isn't this just every sci-fi movie ever? I don't know. And again, the biggest props I'll give, he does look kind of sick in that outfit. But again, it also, why come to the real world? Like, why? And hell, even look at this poster. I don't know, it feels lazy. I don't know, it just feels like, hell, better thing. Like, even like the bike, it looks anorexic. I don't know what's wrong with this bike. It looks anorexic, or it looks like they're trying to add more detail to it that isn't needed. Also, why are they identifying this triangle? Then again, you know what? If they're going with the idea that this isn't the same system, that this is a completely different system, hell, if anything, if this might be the NCOM system. This could be the NCOM system that Flynn left, and NCOM maybe kept working with it. Okay, there's some cool ideas here. That, like, you could have different digital worlds that are similar to each other, and, like, this is the evolution of the NCOM system without Flynn being involved, and that kind of creates this newer-ish world. I still don't know why they're freaking here in this. Why does he have an emitter on the back of his wheels? Like, I know people give shit about the MCU, saying, oh, the MCU will find a shoe because they have too many lines. But now I legit am wondering, like, why are you adding so much extra shit to the bikes, but also taking shit away? What is with this? Why do you have Batman's bike from the Dark Knight movies? I don't know. I'm probably gonna get dragged to see it. And that's the thing, like, I kind of just don't have a want to watch this. Like, I'm kind of like, here's the thing, I would rather write my own story with the idea of two systems that are built by this, like, this one system that was affected by the other one, and then, like, you know, the Tron world being made, and then another world just kind of left to the evil people, who then created their own evil system altogether. I legit would rather make my own Tron-esque story than go watch this right now. Understand that. And, like, I love writing stories, and a lot of times when I write stories, it's because, like, oh man, I can't wait for something, so I kind of make my own story kind of based around it. Legit, I'm just like, I kind of just don't want to see this. I just want to go with the ideas I just thought of like, yeah, I could just, like, there's a system out there that was built by something else, and yeah, that seems like a better idea. Anyways, stay and watch out for that, because I'm sure I'll make that eventually. Anyways, go check out Owltown, my own little animated show. I don't know if I want to. I don't want to watch this. I would rather take my ideas and go build something else. I would go make my own Tron thing. There's no. It's an invasion. It's an alien invasion movie with with Tron slapped on the front of it. This is a mystery. And this is a mystery. Like, who is the guy in blue? Who is the guy in blue? Who's this green light coming behind? That's a color we've never seen before. Why does the grid look so much more different than what we originally saw in Tron? Like, what is it with this, this glass-like world? Like, what other imagery can we get out of this? Why is this guy running? Who is the guy chasing them? Now they can shut off their lights to kind of hide? See, when that explodes, that isn't exploding from heat. That's just exploding because it hit something at a super high speed. What is this city that he's going to? Hell, what's the end of that gorge? Why is there rocks in this digital world? Why is Flynn here? He's older. But then, like, look at the new identity disc. Why does it look different? And then, the biggest draw, which I didn't even see until right now, why is there a second Flynn that looks like him younger? And, like, what is this thing? He says, and, like, just like that one comment said, this part right here.
You won, okay? This is just a game.
Not anymore.
Like, why is it no longer a game? What does that mean? Were they just having fun at one point, but it's gone worse? Like, what does that mean? There's so much of a mystery there. It's aliens coming to take over the planet, searching for the MacGuffin. Like, and like, what do we, and like, and, wait, and what the hell is even going to be the end game for this? That, like, humanity creates weapons? Okay, there'd be a cool idea if, like, humanity, like, their weapons are ineffective against this thing, and they, God, this is a 40-minute reaction video. I am sorry. But, like, if okay, here's how I would see this. This is how I would play this out. The world is screwed. Ares, or whatever program this is, they're coming to destroy, to take over for, I don't freaking know. I don't know any reason why the programs would want to come here. Other than maybe just because you don't want to be stuck in a system that someone could pull the plug on. Maybe. That'd probably be the only one reason I would see. But anyways, I don't see a reason I would come here. And, like, maybe they really, like, humanity has no technology, anything that could fight against this. So they eventually use a different system or another system to create their own weapons, their own digital things. And humanity pretty much is shot forward into the future in a bit, gaining new armor bits, new light weapons, and all this stuff to fight the Ares program, to fight these new bad guys. I don't know. That's like the best thing I could imagine this story being. I legit am just not excited for it though. Like, I want to know, even though I've already seen Tron Legacy, I want to know more about this world. I want to know more about this. This feels like that weird edgy, like, I'm gonna make Tron super edgy and dark and all this stuff. And it's like, what? I don't know. The very angular look too is just kind of weird. Which, I'm fine with it being new, but I don't know. It just looks weird. Not it looks weird. It's just like, I'm not interested. And that sucks. I want to be interested. Whatever. I don't know. I legit am debating in my head whether I want to see this or not. Like not like it's like, oh, should I see it? Like, in a sense of, should I watch it so I can review it, so I can talk about it? That's it. That's the only reason I would want to go see this movie. Anyways. Don't forget what the shitty things Disney have done because of a certain president winning, and watch this through a third party. That's if you can. That's what I would recommend. Maybe it'll get leaked. Disney has a lot of leaks. Let's get this sucker leaked. Come on, people. Come on. I know you guys can do it. But thanks for watching trivia videos. Go watch Tron Legacy. Go watch Tron Uprising. Go watch the original Tron. Go play Kingdom Hearts 2 as well as Kingdom Hearts 3D. They're all magnificent and great ways to play Tron stuff. I legit was kind of mad that I could not play the arcade of Tron when I went to Disneyland that one time. Because they had Flynn's Arcade and they had the Tron thing back there. And when you put the coin in, it would just come out and it would make noises in the back. I'm like, oh, that's cute. I want to play the game, please. I want to play the Tron game on there. Anyways, thanks for watching and we will see you later. I love these things. I'm debating whether or not I even want to get that identity disc. Like, it's interesting, but I don't know.
End of line.